Live from your weather alert leader, you're watching KKTV 11 News.
Saturday comes with a lot more favorable weather than we had just a few days ago. Starting the week, we had that heavy rain, snow, thunderstorms, and gusty wind across the area. That would be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Doesn't even feel like the same week, but technically it is. And we're ending the week a whole lot more comfortable than we started it. Your Mother's Day weekend continues the warming trend we've seen over the past 2 days. And that's leading to some beautiful shots this morning, like Cheyenne Mountain, sponsored by Springs Law Group, where you find a temperature of 43 degrees. So it's certainly chilly out there, but it will get a lot better through the rest of the morning. In terms of the afternoon, it'll be warm as well. Pikes Peak looking quite pristine this morning, but notice the evidence of what we had throughout the beginning of the week. A lot of that snowfall really stacked up on top of Pikes Peak. And for that reason, it's going to be a little bit before we see some folks traversing out there on top of Pikes Peak. But just know that it's beautiful from top to bottom this morning. As for Colorado's snowpack totals, here is where we stand after the early week showers and snowfall across southern Colorado. Now, if you're new here or you're just visiting, the snowpack is important to us because we stack up some moisture later on in the spring and into the summer when it gets a lot more dry. This helps lower our fire risk on those both dry and windy days as well. Now, if you were looking at this, you'd be looking for 100% for average levels this time of year. And notice nobody in the state of Colorado is at 100%. So we still have a ways to go for our snowpack totals. But as for today, won't be adjusting that in terms of adding moisture because all of this dark area here, well, that's keeping a lot of folks dry. That means the water vapor imagery is indicating a lot of area drier than we started the week as well. And we are alerting you first to a few changes, one of which is starting today warm. Well, we're cool technically to start the day, but by the mid to late part of the afternoon we'll be warm in the 60s and 70s with isolated afternoon thunderstorms and a calm and comfortable Mother's Day weekend. Your Doppler radar is clear this morning with showers and thunderstorms, temperatures across the board into the upper 30s and lower 40s, but by the time you head to the afternoon you'll see a very favorable and comfortable setup. But firstly, take a look at the difference between yesterday and today. I know it's not much, but every bit counts, and we're about 3 to 4 degrees warmer than we were here this time yesterday 24 hours ago. By the afternoon, looks like the mid to upper 70s, the lower 80s, especially across the plain. Winds stay nice and calm and very breezy through times, but not overly gusty. The forecast is very favorable from top to bottom and all the way through the next 7 days. Temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Stick around. Lots of sunshine across the board for your Mother's Day weekend. Mother Nature knows when to settle down and behave, and this week is one of those. Stay tuned. We've got more coming right up.
50 years, American Furniture Warehouse has proudly helped families